Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. It's Friday. It's time to get crafty Friday. I hope all of you are having a fantastic Friday so far. Whether you are working, getting off of work, on your lunch break, just waking up, like me. I'm glad you all are here. Hello to Phantom and James and Tangi. Anyone else that's working and lurking or just plain old lurking. I appreciate it so much, everyone. So today I thought I'd be kind of chill because later on this afternoon is going to be the start of the TLN marathon starting at 3 p.m. Pacific today. We are playing a Monopoly 3 days. 3 days for 3 days. Not 3 days straight. We're doing it in segments. So the Tabletop Live Network website right there, you can click on the schedule and see. So it'll start at 3 p.m. Pacific today and go until about 10 p.m. and then restart tomorrow at 9 a.m. and go from 9 to 10 and also on Sunday as well. It is Play Monopoly weekend as well as our TLN second anniversary. We have been doing this for 2 years, friends. How crazy is that? So we have a lot to celebrate. I myself am going to be on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. going to be playing the Bob's Burgers rendition of Monopoly. And I also have divvied up a little online quiz for you all to test your Bob's Burgers trivia. And I have decided whoever wins that quiz will not only get a bag of swag from me and a little something that is Bob's Burgers related too. So that's going to be on Sunday evening. So yeah. Oh, the background tunes aren't playing right now, so you can't comment on that. Silly me. Silly me. Here we go, friends. Here we go, friends. There we are. There's some background tunage for you. So just one game of Monopoly if it's 3 days, yeah. Actually, James, it's really funny. If you play by the rules for Monopoly, it should not take you more than 2 hours. If you all saw on the TLN's Twitter channel, they posted a little, okay, good. I'm glad you know, James. They posted a little blurb video about house rules, like growing up, because a lot of us have house rules centering around certain things in the game, and it ended up making the game that much longer, take so much longer with those house rules in place. So if you don't play with the house rules, if you just play by the rule book, you should be able to get a full game of Monopoly in under 2 hours. So yeah, so each of the segments for TLN, the marathon this weekend, friends, is going to be 90 minutes. So each streamer is only going to be 90 minutes, and then they will raid into another streamer. So you will see lots of different versions of Monopoly. You will also see some digital versions of Monopoly and some other fun stuff too. So yeah, happy birthday to TLN indeed. Watch It Play did an official video on how to play Watch It a few years ago. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that out. And hello to Slivers. Hi. Welcome in, my friend. My Twitch chat is it's not in the chat window. What is happening? I have done this so many times, friends. My chat window is not in the chat window. How funny is that? Let's do a little slidey slide here. Whoa, it's Twitch magic. There we go. There we go. As if nothing happened. I remember that. It was an April Fool's Day release, if I remember. Nice. Yeah, welcome in, Slivers. Welcome in. I'm just going to be hanging out and crafting today. I have like a lot of my crafting supplies, so I was thinking about doing some lanyard string art. I was also thinking possibly some, I have some like different multicolor beads that I'm thinking about doing. Not the cool stuff that Tangi does, just some simple beads on some wire. But yeah, so let's see what we're gonna do today here, friends. So I've got my lanyard string here. I've got my 3 different types of stitching I could do. I could do the circle stitch, I can do the straight up box stitch, or I could do this fun little cobra stitch here, just as an example of different things. And I also have these fun letter beads, da 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 da, so I could spell some fun things. I don't know. If anyone has a preference of what you like me to do, let me know. I could do some bracelets, I could do some keychains. I was also looking over a long time ago at the early stages of CCG. I thought I would get into jewelry making, and that was kind of like a fun little endeavor that didn't really go anywhere because I found out that I wasn't really good at jewelry making. But I'll show you some cool things that I made. Hello, no soul, no probs. Fun fact, my full name is Jessie, not Jessica. So yeah, but welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. So yeah, here's some fun things that I made. Here we go. All right, so we've got some nice little meeple earrings here. I thought were kind of cool. Yeah, no worries, Ben. No worries. So yeah, I made these. I thought they were kind of cool. I also have some little smaller ones. So there's some smaller ones that I actually got some wooden meeples, and I had Gus just drill some holes in the wooden meeples so I could beat it through. So yeah, I did those smaller ones. And then I made some bracelets. So this one's kind of cool. So I got these beads at a swap meet, and then I put the little meeple in the center there. So, but these are glass beads that I just thought were really cool looking. And then I was like, oh cool, I can just, you know, sell these when I go to like game stores and things like that. But there's a lot more involved in doing things like that. So I never did anything with these. And like this one I thought was kind of cool too, because it's these are like geodes kind of rocks with the little glass beads in between. So I thought those were pretty cool too. So yeah, they're just all sitting here in my box of crafts. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Maybe I'll give them away. But like I said, I'm just an amateur. Aw. Thanks, Angie. I'm just an amateur, so I don't count on the longevity of these things. But who knows? Just start tossing them around at PAX. I know, right? I know. It's like, do I know people that have pierced ears? Like a jewelry fairy? Here, you get this and you get this. Well, I have been known to give out like my lanyards and stuff like that. So my little art things that I do. So yeah. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do with those? But yeah, those were kind of fun to make. But yeah, it is a lot of work to do jewelry stuff. I also have some cool like regular cubes and like crystal bits and stuff like that. Hi, crinkly noise. Hi, Gameritis. Sorry, I was just showing off some of my jewelry that I made a long time ago, but I have no idea or use for them now. But that was something I could do in the future, or in the meantime. Oh my god, lanyards, I know, right? All right, so let's get down to it. Let's make some lanyard stuff. All right, does anyone have a preference on which kind of stitch you would like me to do? I've got the general box stitch here, I've got the circle stitch, and then I've got this cobra stitch. Highly recommend a lanyard for my keychain. Yep. Can I get the Lilo and Stitch? We could do some Lilo colors. We could do some Lilo and Stitch colors, Ben. All right, so what are we thinking? We're thinking blue for Lilo, or for Stitch, right? Let's do, all right, we got some blue. And what do we do for Lilo? I don't have pink anymore. I ran out of pink. Oh no, Gameritis, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. We'll do some black for her hair. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So then, what kind of stitch do you want me to do, Ben? I've got the box stitch, the circle stitch, or that cobra stitch. Gotta do some. Gameritis. That sounds painful. Yeah, I have a hangnail today, so I put a Band-Aid on it. Cobra Kai never dies. All right, well, there we go. So you kind of need a lot more than what they tell you. A lot more than what they tell you to make this worth anything. All right, that seems pretty good. Get my little trims or little trimmers here. It's actually a beading kit. I'm sure Tangi has this. This little beading kit here. It's got all kinds of fun tools in it. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have an anchor point for it because it helps. You have the same one? What? I miss Michael's. I miss Michael's crafts too. Do you not have one nearby you, Tangi? It's so sad. All right, I'm gonna skip this song. What is happening here? Can I skip this song? Oh no, I'm doing the live YouTube moment. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Tangy, I wish you had a Michael's nearby you. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get myself a little hook to hook these on. Okay. A little hook. Okay. I have so much stuff. I'm like, I can't fit it all on the camera. Maybe a Dollar Tree store or any dollar store. My second go-to if Michael's isn't nearby. Oh, what do you get at the Dollar Tree then, Gameritis? I'm curious. You get craft supplies at the Dollar Tree? I mean, Michael's has always been my go-to for stuff, but that's interesting. I never thought about that. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta make one slightly longer than the other because that's how we're gonna do it. So I think I'm going to, what we do is just usually have it pretty even right now. And then I'm going to, yeah, okay. So crafting supplies there for cheap. Really, Gameritis, I'm intrigued. Because I also have a dollar store close by my house. And that's kind of problematic if you're telling me that there's cheap stuff at the Dollar Tree. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna have the short ones in. So we're going to do, I think we're gonna do blue on the inside and black on the outside. Ben, what? Cheap stuff at the Dollar Tree? I know, that was kind of silly to say. I know. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with a nice little knot on top. Actually, I'm just gonna do a nice little knot on top just to give it some stability here. Oh, Tangy gets all her stuff online. Got it. Okay, here we go. All right, so that we kind of have a nice little anchor point to work with here. And now we've got the blues in the middle and the blacks on the outside. So what you do for the Cobra stitch is you have the two central pieces that you're gonna have in the middle stay fairly tight together. Then you're gonna take one side, make a loop, cross it over the two middle pieces. Then when you get to the opposite side, you're gonna go underneath the outside edge, okay? And then with the outside edge one, you're going to go underneath that loop you just created, okay? And pull tight. It doesn't look like much, but one thing you have to remember is you have to keep doing the same loop with the same thing and the same one that has to go underneath to pull through. Okay, it's just gonna be flip-flopped. Oh, and you know what I realized? Ah, wait, hold on. Hold the phone, everybody, hold the phone. I realized I have to do one of the other colors in order for you to show through. That's right. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, a daisy? What is that? What is that? They closed all the Michaels in the city. We don't have Joann's either. My Dollar Tree doesn't carry any craft supplies. Or Daisos. That's it. Tiny bit of book-shaped wooden box there. Convinced turned into a dice tray. Oh, Daiso. I have not shopped at a Daiso before. Okay. So here we go. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, everybody. Take two. Okay, so we're gonna do our knot. Yeah, I don't think we have a Daiso in our area either, James. Okay. So one thing I did not remember is that one of the color strings has to be on the inside. So you have the opposite colors. Okay, so here we go. This is better. So now we got one of each color in the center. So we're gonna do that same thing again, okay? Have your two center pieces. Have this one go across, make a little loop, go behind the blue one. Then from the blue, we're gonna go behind everything and up through the loop. Window shopping hurts no one. Hurts your brain sometimes. Get some envy there. Okay, so then the same thing, remember, you have to do the same thing. Make the loop with the same string. Go above, and then up and through. Hi, Shark. Welcome in, my dear. So, okay, so we're crossing over the two strings in the middle, making a loop. Then with the blue string, we're gonna go above it, behind the two center strings, and then up through the loop. Okay? And I know it doesn't look like much, but soon we're gonna have some Cobra Kai-ness happening here. All right, because this is called the Cobra Stitch. So yeah, one thing you always have to remember is you have to do the same movement with the same string, even if it's on the opposite side, because that's how you get this consistency of everything going forward. Exactly. Exactly right. Okay, so here we go. So then what's cool is the Cobra Stitch is actually reversible. Oh, thank you, Shark. Yes. Thank you, my dear. This is the perfect place to hang out and work and lurk. You do you, my friend. So the cool thing is that after a while, you can flip it on its opposite side and you will see that it gets reversed. So right here, we've got the blue on the outside and the black in the middle. And then on this side, you've got black on the outside and blue in the middle. Looks pretty cool. Pretty darn cool, if I say so myself. And it's really fun when you're using lanyard string. The fact that after a while, it starts curling in on itself so you can make it into a bracelet. Box stitch is the go-to for me, Tangy. Same. Total go-to for me. I just recently learned this Cobra stitch not that long ago, and I was like, this looks awesome. So I decided to stick with it. Add it to my repertoire of stitching. The problem is I don't know how to do any lanyards outside of 2 colors. I don't know how to do more strings than just 2. I know there are some folks that can do like bigger ones. Like Panda, when she was here, her and I were just kind of crafting one day, and she ended up making something for me. I think I had like 4 strings to it. I could do this with macrame cord and beads? Oh, Tangy, don't tell me that. Now I need to go to Michael's and get all the things. Hi, Kel, welcome in. You remember making these all these years ago. I know, right? Welcome back to your childhood. Hopefully that was good memories. But Kel, did you do the Cobra stitch? Did you do that? Or were you original box stitch like me and Tangy? Basic box, yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I was thinking about it. Could never learn the others. Well, Phantom, you're watching this one. I expect some Cobra Kai next time I see you. Ooh, which one's the staircase, Tangy? Because I know the spiral or the circle stitch. Yeah, the spiral comes out pretty cool. You haven't done lanyard since you were 8. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the old times. Days of when we were younger, didn't really have that many cares in the world, except what was for dinner. And if you can go play outside. So yeah, see on the side now? Getting a cool little cobra stitch going on here. Yeah, Tangy, what's the staircase one? I'm curious now. Staircase stitching. Staircase stitching. That's right, Cal. Cobra stitch. I was doing these as Lilo and Stitch colors for Ben. I did not have any like pink for Lilo, but I had the blue for Stitch. So I decided to do black because Lilo's hair is black. So there we go. The other thing that I would do is try to figure out how to close these with like bracelet clasps, you know? And most of the time I just ended up like super gluing things together, which doesn't look always the prettiest. I don't own a hot glue gun because I don't do enough of these things to warrant a hot glue gun. Aw, you love Lilo and Stitch too, yeah. So yeah, so I ended up just using some super glue at the ends. So it doesn't turn out super pretty. I need to figure out a better way to close these. I mean, today I've got this nice little, just a little clip that I'm gonna put on the end here. But yeah, I'm realizing now with the zoom in, you can see all the SB hair on the table. Oh, good grief. She doesn't get on the table, and yet there's SB hair everywhere. My dog is a short-haired dog, but she sheds like nobody's business. Oh, that one got twisted. Let me undo that one. She seriously sheds like nobody's business. And I'm like, come on, dog. Where is all of this hair coming from? Like, you just pet her for like a minute and all this hair just goes flying all over the place. It's too funny. It's too funny. All right. So I'm gonna get down and see how far I can get on this thing. You have to have a lot longer string. Okay, so that was another thing I missed when I was a kid. They would give you like miles of string, right? And I always wondered, I was like, why do they give you miles of string? Well, it's because the way you're putting it in, you know, in these like stitching like formations, it takes a lot more string than you think for it to come out to look like anything, right? So I just remember like kids would just be walking around and like strings would be like dangling all the way to the floor. I'm like, what are they working on? Oh, it's a lanyard. She gets it from her pit jeans probably. Yeah, probably. Yep. She just turned 2. So we officially have a tweenager on our hands, everybody. Tweenager dog. She's we're teaching her how to use a doggy door because we finally put a doggy door out into our patio area. She was a little goofy yesterday and ran into our clear greenhouse tarping. Yeah, happy birthday, Jess. That's right. Hey, Time Roller, welcome in. Just hanging out with some Cobra stitching. Making a little Lilo and Stitch bracelet for Ben. Ben, you didn't know this was going to be for you, did you? But I'm going to see you at PAX, so here you are, my dear. Hi, Dan. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day. You know, I'm thinking possibly it might be a fun little thing next month to put a little holiday market up in my merch shop. See how that would work if I could put some of that jewelry there. Although I don't know if I could do it through Bonfire, because they're the ones that actually ship stuff out. Maybe I'll do a little like holiday giveaway. You're trying out Dungeons, Dice, and Danger solo. Oh, good luck, Dan. Are you doing the same map that we played on Wednesday? Or are you doing a different map? The easy one, yeah. Good luck. Let me know what your score is. What's different about the solo mode with that game? More damage. Oh, okay. Interesting. The dungeon ate me alive when I played solo, says Tangy. Oh, no. Yeah, sometimes you just don't get good rolls of the dice, and then you're just kind of out of luck, right? Oh man, I mismeasured the outside strings. All right, well we'll see how far we get on this one. Oh, hostage negotiator. I've never played that. My brother and I have been playing Azul on BGA so much we're a little sick of it. Yeah, sometimes if you play a game too many times, you're like, I need a break. I need a break. But if there's something else you want to play on BGA, Dan, just let us know. Always up for playing some async games on BGA. Like I said before, I try to take my turn at least once a day. At least. Yeah, BGA is fun. Agreed. Currently challenging myself with the impossible Rubik's Cube, which is challenging because the faces are polarized, so slight tilt changes the colors. I have not seen that, Gameritis. Oh my gosh, that would drive me crazy. Yes, please set up a Ticket to Ride, Tangy. Always down for some Ticket to Ride. Yes, for sure. For sure. Although, have you played Hues and Cues, Gameritis? Because that game can be challenging for some folks. Trying to describe a certain color by using only 1 or 2 words to describe it. Yeah. Yeah, it can be a frustrating game, especially when you play with people that have different interpretations of different colors, you know, like playing it and then having somebody like name a fruit or something, and you're like, well, if you say apple, there's all different types of apples. There's green apples, there's yellow apples, there's red apples, like what are you referring to? So it can be kind of maddening. Once you get this stitch going though, friends, it can go pretty fast. Like, I'm surprised at how much I'm able to get done, you know, in just the few minutes that we've been stitching together. anyone have any fun weekend plans besides watching TLN this weekend? Here, I'll put it in the chat again. Starting at 3 p.m. Pacific today, we're doing 3 days of TLN. It's not 3 like full 24 hours each day. We're gonna do it segments, in segments. Anybody have any fun gaming plans? Anybody gonna go to the movies? I'm gonna wait till next week to go see Wakanda Forever. Just started your vacation today. Rolls into Thanksgiving. Oh, nice, Gameritis. Enjoy your time. Are you doing anything with your kids? Have any plans for the kids? Yeah, next week I'm going to be hosting Thanksgiving dinner here at my house. A lot of extended people, extended family coming over. So I just bought a 20-pound turkey at the store yesterday, everyone. Our local grocery store had a ridiculous deal. So I ended up getting it for only $12. Yeah. How crazy is that? But I made sure to get like the roasting pan and the oven bags and all that kind of jazz. So I am excited. But yeah, doing a trip to Disneyland. Oh, so jealous because it's going to be holiday time. Oh, it's going to be so magical, Gameritis. Have a churro for me, please. Make sure you grab a churro during your time there. Yeah, Tangi, it's a 20-pound bird. I don't think Gus or I have ever cooked a 20-pound turkey before, so we're excited. But, oh, Panda! Panda just woke up, everybody. Everybody put some panda butts in the chat for Panda. Good morning, Panda. I'm making a Lilo and Stitch Cobra Kai stitch. Yes, Tangi. Yes, you do. They're trimming trees, so no Friday Fun Day stream. Ah. But I was just telling everybody to tune in at 3 p.m. for TLN, so we're just hanging out here as I'm Cobra Kai-ing stitches. Let's play Butts Up. Oh, that game. Oh, man. I do remember playing that game. It was not fun when you get tagged by the ball. Thank you, Tangi, for those panda butts. Thank you. How do you play Butts Up, Gus? Please explain to everybody in the chat. He's like, oh, great. I don't want to explain it. Yeah, so this is going to be for No Sono Probs. He requested Lilo and Stitch colors, so I didn't have red for Lilo. Well, I do have red. I didn't have pink. So I decided to do black for her hair. From what I remember, something had like a tennis ball, and one person had the tennis ball, and it was kind of like red light, green light, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I just remember you had to like run You played it usually on like a handball court with like the big cement wall or some kind of cement wall, like the side of a building or something like that. You have a ball that you throw at the wall. Try to ricochet it towards someone. If someone touches the ball and doesn't catch it, they have to run towards the wall and touch the wall before someone else can grab it and throw it at the wall. Okay. That's right. So someone will throw the ball, and if it hits you, and you don't catch it, you have to run towards the wall before someone else picks it up and throws it and tags you. Yeah, I was not very fast as a kid. If the thrower got the ball to the wall first, then you have to put your hands on the wall and each opponent gets to throw the ball at you. Yeah, that's why it was called butts up. Where's the butt part? Yeah, so you're facing your butt towards them, Panda, and then they throw the ball at you. Yeah. It was silly. It was a silly game. Oh, you know what? I think this will be okay. I think this will come out okay, Ben. Yeah. Oh, the things that we do when we're children, though, right, Panda? Like Red Rover was a terrible game. Tug of War was terrible because someone always ended up falling on their face because some silly kid would like pull as hard as they could and then let go of the rope so then everybody falls down. As a kid, we thought it was hilarious. Of course you thought it was hilarious. River was way worse. Organizing clotheslining of kids. Yeah, I know. Hot peas and butter was something I never played because I wasn't fast enough. Ooh, what's that one? TNG, tell us what that one is. Hot peas and butter. That sounds like a side dish you would have at Thanksgiving. Right, Panda? Doesn't it sound like something at Thanksgiving time? James is like, I'm hungry. It sounds yummy. Nonsense. Kids these days are bubble wrap. Those games made the broken, toothless, jumpy adult I am today. I know. Welcome in, Quaid. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. It was gone are the days of some of those more rough and tumble type schoolyard games, right? Some of those things are just not the same. How's your Friday going, Quaid? Hope you're doing all right. Funnily enough, I did knock out my brother's tooth playing butts up. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, Gus. Wow. You basically hide in the neighborhood, hope the person doesn't find you because they would hit you with a belt. Oh my goodness. Totally not safe. No, not at all. Oh my gosh. Where did all these games come from? Life before pocket electronic devices, certainly entertaining the masses. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, Tangi, that sounds like a terrible game. I remember playing like hide and seek where everybody would hide, but then the person that was it, instead of like tagging somebody, they would hide with someone else. And then the last person standing was the new person that was it. It was a different version of hide and seek, basically. Was that your parents you were hiding from, and what did you do? I know, right? Who made up this game, Tangy? My goodness. Or like kids that would have like rubber bands in school and like flick each other with rubber bands. Like, ugh. Other kids from the neighborhood. Ugh, Tangy. Yeah, I would not want to play that game either. No, thank you. Blink twice if you're in danger. I know, right? All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, Ben. Look at that. Boom. My neighbor across the street would shoot bottle rockets at each other? Oh my gosh. You still hiding, Tangy? Duck, duck, goose is your go-to. Yeah, that's a safe one. Unless the kids were like slapping each other on the head, like, goose! And then they would like, you know, pound them on the head. I always tell them, tap someone on the head. Don't slap them on the head. 'Tis the season, just around 4th of July. I know. Oh, goodness. Oh, gotta make this bigger. Okay. All right, gotta switch this song. We don't want songs with words. We want background tunes so we can just hang out to. There we go. All right, what do y'all want to see next? Because I'm getting finished this one. Car's all packed. Likely see if I can cut out a few hours early today to beat traffic. Oh, you're going to go visit family again, James? Oh, yay. Safe driving, my dear. That's awesome. Yeah, agreed. Drive safe. Oh, nice. I'll have to find it. See what he used. Okay, I think we're gonna call this one good. Got all this extra. Ah, YouTube video. Got it. I have to do some super glue magic on this, but a knot will suffice. Oh, if I can only do this. It's hard when you have a Band-Aid on your finger. Green and orange. All right, James, what kind of stitch are you wanting? Do you want the Cobra Kai stitch? It's not called the Cobra Kai stitch. It's just called the Cobra stitch. Or a box stitch or a spiral stitch. What are you thinking? Crafter's choice. All right. Exceptionally good news. Whatever tummy bug my kids had earlier this week failed to take down my wife, or I am invincible. Yay! That's good news. Are your kiddos feeling better though, Quaid? I'm so happy to hear that. Did I get all 4? I think I did. Back to school since Wednesday. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Seemed to be just a 24-hour thing. Well, that's good. Yeah, a friend of mine mentioned she just had like a 24-hour thing too, which is kind of interesting. Like, is that the new cold variant happening? Sorry, friends. I'm like realizing I'm doing things off camera. There we go. Let's see if I can get this nice and tight here. All right, so I might do something different and get a little bit of a, like a bracelet clasp, but for now, here we go. Cobra Kai for Ben. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay, so green and orange, says James. I'm doing everything off camera. What are you talking about? Okay. Green and orange. Let's do some spiraling. Some folks are asking about some spirals. Let's do some spirals. Always a lot longer than you need it to be. We have put our annual Santa photos tomorrow. Going to the same Santa since my daughter was born. Oh, cool. And I think I remember you saying, Quay, that like your kids actually like taking their photo with Santa. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool because it's part of your team. That's really awesome because you're living a dream. All right. Oh. This one I tend to always have an issue starting because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And so it might take me a few tries to do. But basically, how it works is you've got your 2 strings here, right? You've got to do a little cross over one string over the other. Do some loops on either side, right? Do some loops on either side. Then you take the center part, this green one, you go over one loop, under another loop, and pull it tight. But sometimes when you pull it tight, it just isn't right. Okay, so then you do the same thing with the opposite side. They love it. It helps a lot that it's the exact same guy so they can look back at previous years and it's not a big shock even when they're younger. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so over the first loop, under the second loop. Yep, that's exactly right. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. See, and that didn't work. I've done this one so many times though. It's so funny because you're like, okay, technically this should work, but it doesn't work. And you have to try it again. And it gets really funny. I love that my husband and I started the Santa tradition when we first started dating, finally to try it of our own and not get weird looks now. Oh, that's so cute. And hello, welcome in to Live and Dice in LA. Happy Friday to ya. Happy Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Okay. Yeah, right? And gosh, it's Friday. Ah! Okay. Gonna do this, gonna do this. Can't believe I missed the EV Point Salad stream. Yeah, me too. I had my booster shot that day, so I was a sleepy girl. Very, very sleepy. But you could always watch the VOD. We played it wrong. What? Oh no, Panda. You never play games wrong. That's why you have a Twitch channel. Finally got the FAMS booster and flu shots earlier this week. Yeah, we played the long version. Oh, that's too funny. Wait a second. How did that? Ugh. There will be more, especially as they're made of rules. Oops. I know, Panda, I know. I know. I was brain farting. I was just brain farting. Told you all, I've done this so many times, and yet every time I do it, I can never start it. Always has to take me like 8 tries. I know, Panda. I wish you were here too. Oh, what is this music? Chill Hop today is all about having words. Today is not about having words, people. I will have words with you. Pokemon Point Salad with my family this weekend. So many fun games. I know. James, what else are you bringing? I think you're bringing some questlings. Right? Because James won the questlings. There it is. Oh, there it is, and I wasn't even on camera to show you. Believe me, I did it. I just did it. Okay, let's get some spiraling going on here. All right, so we start off with a basic box stitch at the beginning, right? But then instead of going, you know, orthogonal, you tilt it so it's at a diagonal here. Thank you, Panda. And then you do the regular box stitch, but just at an angle. Okay, so you loop it over. You take your orange and you go over the first loop, under the second loop, and pull it through. Over the first loop, under the second loop, and pull it through. Now, depending on which side you're rotating it, you're going to do that same thing. So here we've got the orange pointed on top, the green's pointed onto the side. So here, I'll just kind of give you a little bit close up here. And you do the same thing. Green goes up and over. And the orange goes above one loop and through the other loop. James is bringing questlings, green team wins, Boba Mahjong, So Clover, Blank Slate, and Marvel Dice Throne. Nice. Yeah, James had me do this one for green team wins. I have yet to play that game. Have any of you played Green Team Wins in the chat? Let me know if you have. So I am turning it in a clockwise fashion so that every time I start a new stitch, the orange will always be upright. And after a few stitches, you will see it's a bit one side. I find one team always wins. Interesting. Along with Cascadia, Pokemon Point Salad, of course, mentioned earlier. Nice, James. That sounds like a fun weekend. Perhaps it's the green team that wins? Gameritis. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Sounds like the talk I got. And that's how babies were made. You didn't hear about the stork delivering babies, James? The stork that flies to your parents' house and drops off the baby? Tangi says, I'm going to see Wakanda Forever, going up a size in my ear stretching journey, and playing the new Pokemon games. Ooh, nice. Do you have plugs that you're going to use for your ear stretching, Tangi? And are you doing it yourself, or do you go somewhere to help you with that? I don't know the process behind ear stretching. Enjoy Wakanda Forever. I love it. I've heard good things about it, Quaid, so I'm waiting till next weekend or next week to see it with my family. I grew up on a farm. We had to help sometimes, so I never heard the fairy tale about storks. Ah, got it. I'm just using the glass plugs right now, and yes, I'm doing it myself. Oh, nice, Tangi. So as you see, friends, it's starting to spiral a little bit. Are you hoping to stretch your ears to a certain size, or just like however large I can make them? Yeah, I like it too. All right, so James is gonna go hang out with fam this weekend. Quaid's taking his family for some Santa pictures. Tangi is gonna go see Wakanda Forever. Anyone else want to share their weekend plans? Maybe the size of the old Snapple bottle tops. Oh, wow. That's cool, Tangi. We're celebrating my grandma's 98th birthday tomorrow. Oh, that's so awesome. Tell her happy birthday from somebody that she doesn't know on the internet. Okay, gotta go do some more prep work before I'm ready for my trip. Have a great rest of the stream. Later's chat. Bye, Humoritis. Enjoy your vacation. Thanks for hanging out with us. From Panda 2. Tell her two people from the internet says hello. And happy birthday. She keeps saying she wants to get to 100. I believe she can. Yeah, that's awesome. Especially if she's 98 now. Yeah. More power to her. Yeah, my grandma is in her 80s, and she said she made a deal with the man upstairs that she wants to live to be 100. So, and I was like, and he agreed to those terms? I love it. I think there comes a point in people's lives where they're just like, cool, all right, I'm great, I can keep going, or like, nah, I'm tired. Get me off this rock, you know? However you all want to look at life that way, just enjoy every day while you can. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Be grateful, be thankful for what you've got. Have you watched Sandman? No, I have not, Quaid. I just do know that, you know, sometimes life circumstances are fine one day and then they all kind of explode the next day. So you kind of just have to be grateful for each moment you've got. Fell asleep watching it twice? Oh, Tangy. Maybe it's not for you then, Tangy Poo. Yeah, and that's okay. You know, sometimes some shows and some movies are not for everybody, so totally fine. That's awesome, Quaid. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Soften Your Razor. Yeah, some of us are going back to our childhood days, right? So I made this earlier. This was for Ben No Soul No Probs. It's the Cobra Stitch. And now I'm doing the spiral. James helped me pick out these two colors because he's going to be playing Green Team Wins this weekend. So we did some green and orange. I was the starter person. Oh, Panda. I remember seeing the starter person. You would always go to them and be like, hey, can you start this for me? And then you would never talk to them again. Oh. So yeah, here then we got our little spiral going today. See if I can finish this one before we sign off. No, Tangy, I don't know what that is, my dear. Right? Yeah, the glitter ones. Oh, goodness. I do have some glow-in-the-dark lanyard string. Explain, Tangy. Glow in the dark is cool, yeah. I remember using some glow in the dark string when I was younger and having to like let it charge. So you like put it in. A Rolling with Rock raid. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pop up here to the top. Why did my sound alert not go off? Oh, that's so frustrating. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. I'm Jess. I am doing some crafting streams today. Rock, I didn't know you streamed this early on a Friday. Welcome in, my friend. So yeah, friends, I usually stream tabletop board games 3 days a week, but today I decided to do some crafting. So I'm working with some lanyard string. It did go off, but it was quiet. Okay. Thank you, Panda, for letting me know. It's Pokemon release day. Oh, okay. Yeah. Rock is a big Pokemon guy, so shout out to you, my friend. Rolling with Rock. Heading off to get a nap in and play more later. Awesome. Well, I hope you sleep well, my friend. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I'll whisper you the link in the chat you can share. Oh, okay. Thank you. Of course, Rock. All right, Tangi's got me a link here for Camino. Why are you dead, Dan? What happened? What happened, Dan? All right, I'm gonna go back. Let me check in my sound alerts here. Oh, on Dungeons, Dice, and Danger. Got it. Solo is way harder than the other one. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Dan. The dungeon took out Dan. Yeah. Tangy said it was hard, too. More damage, for sure. So yeah, friends, I did earlier today, I made this bracelet with the Cobra Stitch for Ben, no soul, no probs. And now I'm doing this nice little spiral stitch. James recommended me doing green and orange as the two colors for today. Dan said, I got all the dogs, 1 rabbit, and half the boss. Wow, that's still pretty good. Pretty good for doing solo. That is very good, Dan. I don't even think I would do that well doing solo. I have yet to find the strategy on it. 19 points. So here we go. Here's my little spiral I'm doing. I do know the other maps have different things, different scoring conditions. So I'd be curious to see how solo mode goes on those. If it would be harder or easier. James loves it. Yep. You have to take 1 damage every time you don't hit a monster. Oh my goodness. Wow, that'll like escalate very fast. Very fast. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a good way through this, friends, before I send everybody over on a raid train. So Panda, does that mean no stream? No stream with John today either? Because you're saying they're doing some tree trimming. So is John not going to stream later as well? So yeah, friends, be sure to tune in at 3 p.m. Pacific time I think it's going to be the Brothers Murph are going to do the kickoff stream for TLN this weekend. You can catch the full schedule here on the TLN website. Orwell will be there also. Oh, cool. Thank you, Razor. Yeah, I'm going to be playing some Bob's Burgers Monopoly on Sunday and also doing some trivia. I'm going to do a little online trivia game with you all, testing your knowledge of Bob's Burgers. And whoever gets the highest score is going to get some bag of swag from me and also a little Bob's Burgers thing. What did I make during my last crafting stream? The last thing that I did, I think the last thing that I did, Razor, was painting that ceramic cat that I did for Dia de Muertos. Let me see if I can find it in my phone here. Can I find it? I should be able to find it. It hasn't been very long. Oh yeah. So, there it is. I painted this ceramic, and there's the backside. Yeah, so I posted it on my socials. I was also showing off earlier some jewelry that I made like way long time ago, back in the early stages of CCG, because I thought, hey, I'm gonna try to make money from this business. I'll just make some jewelry. Granted, I have never made jewelry before in my life, so I was just kind of free-forming things. So I have a handful of earrings and bracelets that I don't know what to do with now. I'm thinking of doing a little holiday sale. Maybe for the new folks that either subscribe to my channel or do a Ko-Fi donation. Maybe I'll send them one of those little things. I don't know. I don't have like an Etsy shop or anything I could sell it, and then my merch store is through Bonfire, so they do all the fulfillment. I don't have to spend shipping. So but I do know a lot of people make, you know, gaming jewelry and things like that, so I wasn't trying to compete in the market. I was just like, oh, this is just something fun for me to do. So these are the only ones that I have. And once they're gone, they're gone. Although, Panda, do you have an Etsy shop for your stuff? Because maybe if you had an Etsy shop, maybe I can just post them on your Etsy shop. Ah, got it. No worries. Like I said, I only have a handful of things. So it wouldn't like I don't have a giant inventory. Hi, right, Lady T, welcome in. So I did a cobra earlier. Right now, I am doing the spiral stitch. Or the circle stitch, that it's called. James suggested these two colors because he's going to be playing Green Team Wins this weekend with some family. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. Welcome in, Lady T. Hope you're having a good Friday. I love those potato emotes. So funny. Shield's face from glitter. James. Ah, too funny. Oh, nice. For the holiday. Awesome. Do you have any fun holiday plans, Lady T? Any fun things you're doing with the littles? Taking next week off as well. Very nice. Yeah, Gus has next week off. For the Thanksgiving holiday. Cooking. Yeah. Yeah, I was sharing earlier that I got a 20-pound turkey at our local grocery store for $12. They were having some crazy deals going on, and Gus is like, hey, I saw this coupon. We should go check it out. And I did. And, yeah. So, gonna have a family shindig over here. We're in charge of cooking the turkey. Everyone else is bringing the sides and desserts. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Eating and games. Very nice, James. I used to have a Friendsgiving and make all kinds of Thanksgiving appetizers and a tablescape. People would come before they go to their family's house. Drinks, cocktails, food. Those that didn't have anywhere to go stay for dinner with us. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I have a Friendsgiving this weekend as well. Same kind of reason for friends that don't have anywhere to go. We're going to visit a friend of ours, so that's really sweet. For that Friendsgiving meal, I've been in charge of making garlic mashed potatoes. So I am super excited. We also do a Christmas craft, making custom ornaments, candy jars, etc. This year it's just us and the kids. We're going to do a Christmas painting on canvas. Aww. That's cool, Lady T. Very cool. That sounds fun. Yep. Have pics and they will try their hand at painting the picture, but also doing their own. Oh, nice. That's cool. Sometimes it's nice when you have something to go off of, you know, kind of like, instead of like paint whatever, because sometimes that can be a little too intimidating for people. So if you have an image for them to kind of recreate, that can help them give some inspiration. So that's really neat. Sleepy after eating. Hate when that happens at work. Oh no, Tangy. Don't fall asleep at work, Tangy. Stay awake. I know these tunes and what I'm doing is not very exciting, but don't fall asleep at work. Yeah, this color seems pretty cool. Sometimes I just like bust out some lanyard string and I just start working on something just to keep my hands busy. I like doing tactile crafting. So this is something that I enjoy doing. Thank you, Tangy. Thank you. I mean, we've gotten a pretty decent way. Not super far, but a pretty decent way, I think, on this. See what I can do for the next, 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I know some folks like to sew or shuttle tatting. Oh gosh, I don't know what that is either, Tangy. Give me another link. I just learned how to cross stitch the other day. A friend of mine gave me a cross stitch thing. And it was fun. It was nice to like follow the pattern and everything. Lace making. Oh, interesting. I might actually do like that. Yeah. Lady T says, we bought a house and we moved in, but I'm going to take my time, maybe finish by summer. Oh, wow. Are you going to, I know, moving into a new place, Lady T, definitely you have to make some adjustments right away, but a lot of those adjustments kind of have to wait for later on down the line. But that's really cool. Congratulations on your new house. Now is going to be the place where you're like, oh gosh, I have all this holiday decorating and now I have all these new places to put stuff. That's what happened with us when we moved into our house from an apartment. We were like, oh my gosh, there's so much more wall space. Ever made a two-headed snake? No, I have not, Lady T. I have not. My lanyard string crafting goes so far as just 2 strings. I can't do anything more than 2 strings. I've tried and I've gotten frustrated, so I stopped. So I just do the regular, the box stitch, the circle stitch, and then the new one that I've learned has been the cobra stitch. So yeah. These are just silly fun things to do, right? Just silly fun things to do. Our den will be our game room. Everyone has their own desk, wall TV, computer, personal space. Basically, leave me alone. Aww. Hey, sometimes you need that, even in your own house, you know? As much as you'd like having like family spaces, sometimes you just need your own little nook of the house. That's awesome. All right, James, drive safely, my friend. Have so much fun with the family. Take lots of pictures. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So Panda, I know you said you're not going to stream, so is John going to be streaming today? Oh, interesting. That sounds complicated, Lady T. Oh, yeah. Apartment life is much different than having your own house, Lady T, or Tangy. Good luck on the search, though, Tangy. I hope you find a beautiful home. Had to skip all these songs with words. Creative freedom, that's right. That is right, Lady T. And take off my glasses for a second. Ooh. Thank you, Tangy. Ugh. And I will also do a hydrate too. Thank you, Tangy. Cheers, everyone. Just getting some H2O in today. Yeah, technically my glasses are only to see far away, so I really don't need to be wearing them when I'm doing crafts like this. But then it's hard for me sometimes to see chat, so can't get the best of both worlds, now can I? Yes, I know. I know. Thank you for that tip, Panda. Maybe I'll put some letter beads on the end of this I have this big container of letter beads. I think I can find things to spell on there. Maybe I'll just do some green team wins, GTW. Eight strings, no, Lady T. I am such a novice. I don't go any farther than 2 strings. Yeah, right? I thought it was a big jar. I got a good deal at Michael's too, so. Because I used to get the little variety packs of letter beads, and I would run out of like common letters very quickly. So 8 strings is how I like my guitars. Yeah, don't apologize, Lady T. I commend you for having an 8-string lanyard. Yeah, I definitely am going to cut off some of this extra string here. It's always good to have enough to make something substantial and not have it be too short. Really? Razor? I did not know that. Yeah, someone, Gameritis was also mentioning earlier in the chat today that the dollar store had some good crafting supplies. I had no idea. I'm always just used to going to Michael's or maybe Joann's for stuff. So I had no idea that the dollar store would be a thing for getting craft supplies. Looking for baking stuff, found the beads by accident. Wow! Walmart, huh? Who knew? Who knew? Order everything from Fire Mountain Gems. I don't have my own server, Razor, but I am on Discord. I do have a channel on the Charity Board Gamers Discord. Gotta lurk, Lady T, no worries. Enjoy wrapping up your day. Thanks for hanging out. I thought about making my own Discord server, but I'm in so many, it'll be so hard to monitor it and keep it up to date and stuff. I thought about it. Now I'm trying to figure out like what's going to happen in the Twitterverse, you know? So I want to stay up to date with all of you, you know, give you updates on what's going on with me and CCG and everything. But there's just so many different platforms that it's hard to kind of realize that, you know, hard to keep tabs on everything. So yeah, I just realized my cats sometimes can't find the treats I put on my new tablecloth. It's white and light gray. Oh no, Dan! Oh no! Yeah, so on Discord, I think cats can only see certain colors, Dan. And Soften Your Razor will send you a little friend request here. Well, I'll show you my profile, I should say. So there we go. The treats are gray or brown. Interesting. Yeah, Phantom's got his own Discord too. And I asked him if I could start like posting things on it, and he's like, yeah, sure, totally. And I haven't yet. I totally forgot. Because I'm in so many Discords, and I'm also moderating a few too, so I give those priority. So yeah, it's crazy. I know everybody's talking about Mastodon now, and you know, so many things, everybody. So many things. I went to the vet with my 2 white cats. They asked me if they answer to their names. I asked, why did that matter? And they told me that many white cats are hard of hearing. That's interesting, Tangi. I did not know that. Fun pet facts. Dan has heard that as well. Interesting. Here we thought white cats just had attitudes. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, I think I might do, let's do like 5 more, and then I'll get some letters on here. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. This has been nice and chill. Good way to start off my day or close out the day for some of you. Dan says, I bought a tarot card puzzle game called The Light in the Mist. Has anyone tried it? I am new to it. I am all new to it. I have not heard of it. It sounds interesting. So are you solving puzzles within the cards? Like, did the cards give you certain clues you have to figure out, Dan? I'm all about, doing logic and puzzle games. Those are always fun. You get a few cards and have to find the clues to solve it. Oh, interesting. That sounds fun, but I have not heard of it. The Light in the Mist. Pretty cards. The artwork is pretty, says Tangi. Oh. Do I prefer Unlock or the Exit games? Soften Your Razor, I would prefer the Exit games, actually. I think Inca and Marcus Brand are geniuses when it comes to like escape room games. I know there has been some pushback about it because you do destroy components as you play it and it's only a one-time use. Whereas with the unlocks, you can reset the cards and pass it on to other people, so there's more replayability in that. But I find the challenges in the Exit games more satisfying than the Unlock series. I do not dislike the Unlocks, but I would prefer the Exits over Unlocks, if that makes sense. Hi, Tan! Happy Friday! How's your voice doing, my friend? Have you gotten to give it some rest today? I will say the same thing with the Deckscape games. They are, definitely replayable when you just, reset the deck and everything. But I don't find them as challenging as the Exit games are. And speaking of Exits, Gus and I purchased one of the Advent calendars for the Exit series. And we're going to start that next month. I'm super stoked for that. I don't know how many I've done of these stitches. I'll just do one more. I don't remember how many I did. Used to be Unlock over Exit because one-shot use of Exit, but the newer Unlock scenarios feel so terrible for me. Yeah, they just don't. I understand, like I said, the replayability has a definite, bang for your buck kind of thing. But yeah, I just prefer the exits. So, all right, I'm gonna get a G. If I can find a G, a T, and a W. Everyone, wish me luck here. There's a T. Because we're gonna do green team wins for James. There's a W. Or is that an M? I think that might be a W. And a G. Oh, G. Aha. True, Razor. Yes, I'm okay spending the 10 to 15 bucks. True. True, true, true. If I lived nearby, I'd alphabetize those. Oh gosh, Razor. Look how many are in here, though. You would seriously alphabetize these for me? You are a gem, my dear. I would not have that much patience. Oh, no, thank you. Wow. Okay, so here we go. So the key is you got to do one string at a time. And you kind of have to go in a sequence so that they all kind of fit together. So this has to go underneath. Don't worry, friends, I have done these. Use these enough to know that they do fit. Yeah, Tan. Thanks for the lurk, Tan. All right, now I'm going to do this last one. The last one always seems to be the hardest. Because you're wedging it in. Tangy, I've yet to get my tea going. I kind of had a late start this morning, so I have not had my tea yet. So it might be a day to drink some iced tea. Okay, so here I go. Jasmine green. Tangy's drinking Earl Grey and Rose. Nice. Yeah, I think I might go for some iced tea today. Sometimes you have to pull these very slowly because sometimes they don't all pull at the same time, so you have to kind of do like a one at a time kind of deal. Then when you get it pretty close, to your stitching, and you don't have to worry about gluing anything. It's always nice, right? Here we go. Now next for the letter T. And again, we have to make sure we do one string at a time because you don't want it to buckle while you're pulling it through. That's always the worst. You're like, oh no, what did I do? You know? And if you do that, it makes it a lot easier to pull it through and to get it tightened. And again, this is always the tough part. You have the final string. But there we go. And again, you just kind of have to pull each one a little bit as it goes down the row here. Oh, I got the green. Get that green out of there. Oh, is that? Which side is that? Oh, that's the other string. It's the other green. Oh, baby's keeping you busy today, huh? I saw an interesting conversation online one time of like, do people reheat their coffee? And if they do they stick it in the microwave? Or did they like, you know, put it in a pot and like reboil it? I don't drink coffee, so I did not join in that conversation. But if I had to do with tea, I would basically just reheat it in the microwave. I know that's kind of faux pas. We often try to keep as much extra water as possible in our tea kettle so we can just reheat it that way. But sometimes if you just want something quick, and we don't have an electric kettle, we have one that's on the stovetop, so we have to like boil it and everything. But I'm curious to hear, do you all reheat your beverages? And if so, how do you reheat it? To Live and Dice in LA says, I've been putting my coffee in work thermos while at home because I know I would never drink it while it's hot. Interesting. So the thermos probably keeps it pretty warm for longer, huh? That is a good thought. One of those insulated mugs or insulated bottles definitely will do the trick. That's a good thought. Definitely a good thought there. Keep it in a thermos or put it in a cup and a heating thing that keeps it warm. What? You have a heating thing, Panda? Oh, dang it. I twisted this one, friends. This one got all twisted on me. See how it is to get this last one in. Looked up a warmer too. It's like Paula Deming's thing that keeps beeping. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, here we go. We got some green team wins. Green team wins. And what I'm gonna do, again, do the little knot here. And then I'm going to cut it at a pretty longer length and then super glue, because that's what super glue is for, right? Or way to go if you read it backwards. That's right. Too funny, too funny. All right, I'm gonna get a little trimmy trim here. And there we go, friends, our 2 projects for the day. I think that looked pretty awesome. Not bad for doing it in 2 hours, huh? Pretty darn cool. All right, let me go back up to the top here. Get my glasses back on. And let's see who we can send over on a raid train to. Who do we got? Who do we got? Cater Blossom. Great crafting. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah, she's doing some Animal Crossing, but that's always chill, too. Let's keep the chill vibes going. Chill vibes going, everybody. So, yes, tune into that. Hang out for the raid train. And then at 3 p.m. Pacific time, friends, you can catch the Brothers Murph kicking off TLN weekend. And then, yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. You can catch me on Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Pacific, for some Bob's Burgers Monopoly. Yes, have a great weekend. Thank you, Razor. I will check my Discord in just a minute. But yeah, friends, this has been fun, chilling and hanging out with you guys. Thanks for keeping me company as I crafted away. So yeah, enjoy the raid train over on Kate's channel. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, friends.